Joseph here again from American Trade Masters with a few tricks of the trade tips on installing upper cabinets. This is my setup when I'm going solo and installing cabinets by myself. I use these El Cheapo load locks to hold the cabinets up before I screw them in, so it keeps them steady. And I just wanted to show you some of the features on these. The thing I like about these little load locks here, as you can see, there's a little push button, and then there's holes that these push buttons fit into, so it makes it adjustable. And then also at the top, it twists and lifts. You can use it to lift, lower, and raise the cabinets incrementally, very precision increments for leveling purposes. And then I modified this one a while back here, put that little L bracket in there to hold up for the front. Made this so it won't move or go anywhere, but they've been really good. Been using those for years. Anyway, when you're setting your upper cabinets, make sure that you use a long level. When you're doing a run that doesn't have a soffit above it, make sure that's nice and straight up on the top side. And then when you're leveling for plumb, always remember that, just like this one is, leaning slightly in at the top is good, but if it's leaning out at the top, then you're going to need to shim right here. You're going to take a shim and you're going to put it in the bottom here, because that load has to be perfectly plumb. If it's out of level at the top, what's going to happen is it's going to tear the cabinet right off the wall once you put stuff in there, because they're just not built for that. And also, when I'm going face frame to face frame, I bolt them together. I like these big vice grip C-clamps. Irwin makes them now. And then you can get them at Harbor Freight, but they're a lot cheaper. I don't know if I like those. And when I go frame to frame, I will pre-drill. I use a number 9, just a deck screw. Been using those for years, never had any problems. Some cabinets come with screws, like this one right here, but it's actually a number 8. And these are the tools I like to use, my impacts. I really like my Milwaukee Fuel 12 volt, very powerful, compact. And I still like my old Makita. You know, it's 18 volt. It's pretty light, pretty compact, but those are my tools of choice. And let's see, another tip is when you install your fillers on the end over here, when you have a filler, make them nice and snug so that you can just push them in there and then tap it in with the hammer, and it'll hold it into place while you screw that in. But always make sure that you bolt your cabinets face frame to face frame, just because that becomes structural for that. And make sure they're always shimmed. And then also, I'll use a staging area with a cabinet, with a base cabinet, so that I don't have to bench those uppers from the floor. So those are your tricks of the trade by American Trade Masters. Thanks for watching.